From the federal government to the state government, Illinois now has a massive healthcare reform law that aims to address inequality in healthcare, but it also requires trauma and emotional support training for child care providers. 13 News reporter Richard Bodie spoke to experts about how to notice the signs of trauma in our kids.
For children, a traumatic experience can come in a variety of forms.
Witnessing something that they shouldn't have.
A death in the family or a pet was killed.
They may have an unhealthy relationship with food because it's maybe not always available to them.
But the signs of trauma aren't always obvious.
Kids don't understand anxiety, they don't understand depression, and so mostly it manifests itself in a stomach ache.
It comes out in behaviors. It could come out in a meltdown, just screaming, kicking, crying, throwing things.
Governor J.B. Pritzker signed a massive health reform law, and in it, child care providers are now required to take trauma training classes. Susan Collins of Children's Safe Harbor and Sarah Reneker of the YMCA's Children's Learning Center have already had trauma training.
How to look for, what to look for, and then we can respond in a way that will help support that child through the trauma.
But they welcome additional guidance, and they say it couldn't be coming at a better time.
100% the pandemic has caused trauma.
I think we're going to see the effects of COVID for years to come in our young children.
An increase in training to better support our kids. For your 13 Weather Authority, Richard Bodie, 13 News.
Collins says this new training will mean more providers can identify trauma and could potentially lead to an increase in calls to DCFS.